In July of 1945, Director of the Office of Scientific Research and Development, Dr. Vannevar Bush, wrote a pioneering essay entitled As We May Think, where he introduced the concept of the Memex, an invention that would allow researchers to reel through microfiche, linking ideas to one another. It was like a steampunk precursor to the hypertext we use on the World Wide Web today, with one important exception. The Memex's key feature was its ability to leave trails through citations, allowing other researchers to follow the paths left through knowledge. MemexPlex is an open-source software project that grew out of what I wanted personally from a citation management tool, allowing me to manage blocks of text from various references and relate them semantically, leaving trails through knowledge for others to follow. Let's begin with the concept of the reference. A reference can be a book you have read or are actively reading, or a film or documentary with a great piece of dialogue, or some other source where you came across an idea you want to curate. When adding references in MemexPlex, you can enter as much or as little information as you like. Type of reference, date published, date retrieved, additional authors, title, publisher, location, volume and page numbers, URL, database of origin, and folksonomy tags are all attributes you can apply to your reference, if you so desire. You can also search for references. Just type in the title or author of your reference, hit search, and auto-populate it. Build a collection of references manageable with text searches, filters, sorting, folksonomy tags, and author searches. References are made of memes. Introduced by Dr. Richard Dawkins in his 1976 book, The Selfish Gene, a meme is a unit of cultural information, an idea that gets replicated, sometimes spreading through a community like a virus. For example, René Descartes' Discourse on Method contains the meme cogito ergo sum, I think therefore I am. In MemexPlex, we can attribute memes to references. After entering an identifying title for your meme, you enter a description or commentary on the meme to make it more easily identifiable in the summary/commentary section. Finally, enter a direct quote from your reference in the quote text area and any tags with which you would like to classify it. HTML is allowed in the entry form, and you can toggle a rich text editor to dress up your memes however you like. Memes are listed with the reference to which they belong. And like references, you can manage your collection of memes with search, filter, and tagging capabilities. MemexPlex also allows for semantically linking memes to other memes with triples. Similar to the semantic web concept of a triple, MemexPlex triples link memes through a subject-predicate-object relationship, where the triple acts as the predicate, defining the kind of relationship between the two memes. Subject, predicate, object. Thus, memes lead to other memes through triples. For example, my wife and I recently attended the Rally to Restore Sanity in Washington, D.C., and there was this great point made in Jon Stewart's closing speech, where he used two lanes merging on a highway as an example of why civilization works, and it reminded me of the same point being made years earlier by the science fiction author Dr. David Brin, except he used a four-way stop sign. So I linked the two memes with a triple. So now, when you look at one meme, you get a semantic link to the other, a breadcrumb on the trail of knowledge. MemexPlex also allows for grouping memes together in a less structured manner, with schemas. Schemas are collections of memes in support of some common purpose, reinforcing an argument or thesis. For example, something idiosyncratic I feel somewhat strongly about is reforming English spelling to a more phonetic basis, a cause many find silly at first glance, spelling enough, E-N-U-F, and such, but it's an idea many well-respected minds have proposed over the past 2 centuries, from Benjamin Franklin to Richard Feynman, Isaac Asimov, and many others. So when I want to make the case for English spelling reform, I can refer people to this schema and let its collection of references do the talking for me. MemexPlex is still very much in a rough beta stage of development, brimming with bugs, but it's not vaporware. You can play with it at MemexPlex.com. As an open-source software, MemexPlex is free and transparent for anyone else to improve upon, and there are countless features planned for it, including community functions, enabling the formation of special interest groups, collaboration on schemas, or allowing curators to post triples in response to each other's memes, as well as implementing web services that will enable decentralization of the application and allow its different instances of the MemexPlex software to communicate with each other across the internet. eventually creating an ecosystem where ideas can evolve. If these possibilities inspire you, I hope you'll consider supporting our development efforts. Thank you for your consideration.